Okay, everyone, welcome to the Killer Boxing podcast. We talk about business and boxing. We generally talk about boxing and business and people who are in boxing that are involved in business and people in business who are involved in boxing. So today our guest is up-and-coming boxing superstar, not yet a superstar, but up-and-coming star of boxing is Ahmed Reda. And now Ahmed is also training out of the Team Reda gym. He's got his own gym. He trained at Killer Boxing for a long time, for about 6 months before they moved to their own gym. And Ahmed's come on today. I guess he's got a fight coming up, so we wanted to have a discussion with him. But Ahmed has a unique and entertaining upbringing. So Ahmed, introduce yourself. Welcome to the Killer Boxing podcast.
Thanks for having me, Killer.
Thanks for coming on. And I just wanted to let us know a little bit about yourself, about where you're going and where you want to go. Yeah.
Man, I turned pro. I started boxing. When I was like 14. I just turned pro recently last year. I've had 6 fights now, and we're coming to be the best, and get that world title home one day, hopefully. And that's the plan. That's the end goal eventually.
All right. Well, I remember hearing about you when you were 14, actually. You were at Dean Academy.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they were telling me about this kid, Ahmed Reda. He's really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it was
right.
one of my mates. He used to come down to the gym. He goes, "Man, Ahmed Reda's really good. You got this kid, Ahmed Reda. He's a good kid." I'm like, "All right, I heard about you." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen any videos of him." And then Jonathan sparred you.
That's right.
At Dean Academy when he first started as well. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys had a good spar together.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? And then ever since then, you guys have been sparring non-stop.
Yeah, we've both come a long way.
Non-stop sparring, non-stop wars. I watch you guys spar now. You're just going back and forth. Every spar is a war, and it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like it's like they say chess. It's checkers. It's bang, 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 bang. It's non-stop, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. We build off each other, which is good. You got one warrior and another warrior. We just build off each other, and we're just gonna keep getting better. And one day you're gonna see us both at the top. So
awesome.
That's us.
Well, like I said, some people don't believe in this statement, but I believe iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Some people believe iron doesn't sharpen iron, but I think iron does. Who you train with, who you compete with, who you're in the gym with has a lot to do with your future success. I was in the gym with, there was Tim Zhu, there was Nikita, there was George Kambosos, all in the same gym together. They all keep pushing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, that team became the best team in Australia back then because they were all surrounded by competition, high-level competition. And I'm a firm believer the people that you're training with and you're sparring with and you're in the gym with all the time have a lot to do with your success in the future. Because look, like I said to someone today, you swim with the sharks, you become a shark. You go in the lions, you become a lion. You hang with the lion. If you hang with the bird, you become a bird. Yeah.
100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
No, you're in the gym with champions. One day you're gonna be a champion.
Yeah. 100%.
That's what it is. You just feed off each other. And you got one guy training hard, training his ass off. You're not gonna come and slack off in the gym. You're gonna go hard and you're gonna push, and that's the only way you're gonna get better.
What initially drew you to boxing? How did you get into boxing? You said you started when you were 14.
Yeah, I was. I just got into boxing mainly for the training side of it, not really the fighting. So I enjoyed the training. I enjoyed losing weight. I was a bit of a chubby kid when I was younger, so I was in school. I wanted to look good. You know how it is growing up as a kid. You want to look good. You want to be strong. You want to have muscles. So I got into the training, and then when I turned 14, coach is just like, "You want to fight?" And it was all new to me. No one had fought before. None of my brothers, none of my family, no one. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. If you think I'm good enough to do good, I'll give it a shot. So I jumped in and had the first fight. I won the first fight, and then I think I fell in love with it ever since. And
you started the trend in the family, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone
jumped in at a fight. Then my older brother jumped in as well, had an amateur fight. And then it's just one after the other. They're all coming through.
Well, your older
now.
brother's having a pro fight now.
Yeah, it's so impressive.
He's followed you.
It's following my footsteps.
Yeah.
It's usually the younger one follows
That's
the
right.
oldest.
That's right. Yeah.
We
Ali's
stopped it around here.
It's crazy.
Tiger, stop copying me, bro.
Yeah. I think you set the trend for the whole family.
Yeah.
And you got the pity there. The pity's having a go.
The pities. I think my mom's gonna come after me soon. I'm
Yeah.
like, all her kids boxers.
You started the trend, and your little brother Abbas is also
Abbas,
he's starting.
yeah.
He's gonna be the gun, I reckon.
Yeah, they're all coming through. They're all training in the gym.
Yeah.
So one day you'll see them under the bright lights.
Wow, are you and your brothers competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
We're
like
always
when you
sparring
go for runs together.
Yeah. Joey doesn't stop, man.
Joey
he's
doesn't
a fit
stop.
Freak.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's a
yes.
fit freak, that Joey.
Yes.
Does not stop. Me and Mo, we get to Casey and we do our work, but Joey loves to do extras. We just lose at him and tell him,
Yeah.
slow down, rest
Yeah,
your
yeah,
body.
Yeah.
listen to your body.
Joey,
He
Joey's
pushes that hard to where
Yeah.
you get injured. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
You gotta like train and listen to your body. And
I think when I was fighting, I was like Joey.
yeah,
I didn't know how to stop.
That.
Yeah, Joey's like, I know there's certain fighters that need to be pushed, and some people just don't need to be pushed. They need to be held back.
Hold back, yeah.
You know what I
Joey,
mean?
we gotta hold it back, Joey.
Joey need to be held back. Yeah. So Joey's one of those guys. Because I used to be like Joey. It just doesn't stop training. I'll run sand dunes a day before the fight just to make sure I was fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like, sure, am I fit? I want to feel like my heart's gonna come out of my chest before the fight.
Before the fight.
Yeah, I want to make sure I feel that fight fitness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need to make sure where other people need to
I'm
have
more
that
of a rest. I'm
rest.
more of a rest before the fight.
exactly.
Chill one day.
Mhm.
Even the day before, it's more
Yep.
of a chill training day, not too intense.
Yeah,
And then come fight night, we're sharp, we're ready.
that's
But
true.
yeah,
Another person that is more like the Joey is Tim Zub. He always training,
He's pushing?
fitness, pushing himself. Yeah.
yeah.
He's always like that.
I mean, it's good. You have to.
Yeah,
you gotta,
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
do your work.
but someone like Jonathan is he needs that rest. So
I'm
when
with
Jonathan doesn't feel,
Yeah.
you like John
I'm
as
with
well.
John. Yeah, we do our work, but then we need
Yeah.
our rest. You
Yeah,
know,
we need that rest,
Yeah,
'cause
to
they're more
come back
explosive.
stronger. Yeah, exactly right.
It's like those Panthers. They need they need to rest first, and they explode. So, what's motivating you as a fighter right now? Like, what's your motivation? Because every fighter is driven by something. What's your motivation?
We're trying to make it.
Yeah.
Trying to make it.
Yep.
Trying to make a name. Trying to make it. Trying to make it out the hood. Yeah.
You got
That's about
this.
it.
You got this opponent now, Bruno Taremi. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's experienced. He's a lot of guys that come up to me. Oh, it's a dangerous fight for Ahmed. This guy's coming. He's strong. He's got the pressure on. He's African. But I look at it this way. I've seen you in the gym. I've seen you training. I've been in your corner. And I've seen something that not many people have. And I've been around a lot of great world champions, a lot of fighters, and I see something in you. It's not like a skill. It's more of a will. It's more of a like. I love it when you try and beat me. I love it when there's a challenge. It's like I see the same thing when I see Tim Zhu. He's like, you challenge Tim Zhu, he raises the challenge. You know what I mean? I see the same thing with you. You have this thing where the bigger the challenge, the bigger you're gonna rise. Yeah. What do you see in yourself? Like, what's your motivation?
I feel that as well. I feel that when I come up against a higher level opposition, I always feel like you perform better, which makes sense. When you come up against someone that's good but not as good, you can beat him and perform, but your performance isn't like the best in a way. But yeah, I feel like the better the challenge, the more it challenges me. And you see us in the gym, we work our asses off in the gym. We don't stop. Our running, our training, our sparring, we work hard in the gym. So when it comes to fight night, we're expecting a war. You know what I mean? We need this guy to come and challenge us, and that's what we want. That's what we get ready for.
Yeah.
So once you prepare for that, you want that. You want to fight. You want a challenge. And whenever the fight stops early, you're happy it's over with. But if they were to challenge and try and bring it, you're ready for it. Yeah, you're ready and you're confident. You're ready to bang on. Yeah,
because I see a lot of fighters that try and look at the situation as a fighter, but they try and just use the boxing as a tool to be famous or to get big. You know what I mean? But then some fighters, they got it in
Yeah.
them.
You gotta be real. You gotta be
Yeah,
real with this.
yeah.
You know, everybody that does it for like the fame and whatnot, I don't feel like they're gonna go far and they're the best boxers. But the hungry ones and the guys that actually dig down and dig deep in the gym and put in the work, and then it shows. It shows in the ring. It shows with the skill.
Yeah, like some guys will start boxing to get a modeling
To get on
contract.
the mic, yeah.
Some guys,
Nah.
sorry.
I'm saying some guys do it for the mic and for the cameras.
Some
and for
guys do
show
it to get a
and-
modeling contract. So you know, and a deal endorsement deals with their skirts or something. But I don't know. I'm not saying anything. But like,
Killer, mate.
but I believe that what's your greatest strength anyway?
Greatest
Let's
strength.
keep it. Yeah, what's your greatest strength?
It's all in one. You know, there's the IQ. There's like we can box. There's power behind the
Skills.
shots. There's a bit of speed. You know,
Yeah.
it's all in one. Though. I won't
Yeah.
say there's one main thing. Where I just got power, just fast. So
Mm.
yeah, it's a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Of course,
You know,
for a
I
dangerous
believe your
fighter.
greatest strength is your will. That you will overcome anything in front of you. You know what I mean? And you're confident in yourself. And also, I've never seen someone like, because you're not the tallest fighter in the world, right?
Nah.
But I've never seen someone easily break opponents' distances. You have this ability to break someone taller than you's distance. So I watched you fight Harry Garside, right, at the
Yeah,
at the
nationals.
trials,
Yeah.
nationals, and in that fight, you closed the distance pretty easily on him. In that first round, you started a bit slow. The second round, you clearly won, and the third round, you pretty much fed him with a few shots, and I thought you output him in that last round. I thought it was 2-1, you know. But then again, we don't want to talk about the decisions because
Yeah.
amateur boxing. I was gonna say this after the Golden Gloves. I'll say it now.
Yeah, there's some.
You know what I
There's
mean?
been some bad calls in amateur
You know,
boxing.
amateur boxing isn't really boxing. Let me tell you something. Yeah, it's not really boxing. You can take that to the bank. It's not boxing, yeah.
No, it's
Amateur boxing's a bunch of bullshit, bureaucracy, politics. You know, what you perform. The decision doesn't matter in amateur boxing. It's about how you perform and how you develop afterwards, and how you develop as a pro. We see it a lot these days. Everyone's going pro earlier. You know what I mean? People used to go Olympics. You know, they used to go train for like, I don't know, go train, and I used to go Olympics at 25, 26. After you finish Olympics, you get to. Now, no one really cares about the Olympics anymore. No one really cares about that. No one, who do you know, can you name 3 gold medalists in the last Olympics? I can't.
no.
I can't. And back in the day when there was Oscar De La Hoya and all these guys were getting gold, you know, all these guys winning the Andre Ward won gold 2004, all these guys, Lomachenko 2008, you know what I mean? These guys became superstars from winning the Olympics. But now, the guy who won the gold at the last Olympics, you know, he ran
Yeah.
for
It's a different ball game now.
the
It's a different game.
Uzbekistan guy. He didn't land. He just run in for like the 3 rounds and he won the gold.
Yeah.
You know, and he ran all his fights at the 57 kilo guy. And then I just watched that and I'm like, this is not boxing.
Yeah, no, it's
You
more
know
of
what I
a
mean?
points game. It's more of a points.
Yeah,
more of a
it's
touch.
Touch you and run.
Touch and run.
Touch and run.
Points. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it's, I believe now as a fighter, if you want to become a fighter, it depends on your goals. Yeah, some people have a goal just to do some sport, make the Olympics, and then whatever. Good on them. They can do that. But if you want to become a fighter and be the best in your field, you obviously have to be a professional boxer to get to that level. And you have to be good at professional boxing. And there's no point in spending another 4 years and try and get to the Olympics and then having to switch your mindset and change your style when you go pro again. You might as well switch your style now,
Yeah.
adapt to the pros now. So in 4 years' time, you're going to be a seasoned pro rather than learning to become a pro.
Yeah. Exactly right. Especially when they change the scoring for the amateurs, you change your style in a way
Yeah.
because the pro style and amateur style is very different.
Exactly.
Like it's not the same. It's a
No.
different game. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And in amateurs, it's good when you come up against someone that has no power. You feel like you could just take up the fight up, and there's no real, like, you know, you got a headgear on, and you got, even if there's no headgear, open elites,
yeah.
you got 10-ounce gloves, 12-ounce gloves. So
Yeah,
it's
well, there's a
alright.
guy. Look, there's a guy. I have to say his name, Harry Garside. Like he went to the Olympics, and then he was going to the World Championships. He went to the World Championships, I think, the year before, but Jonathan was going to go world champ, but he went instead of Jonathan.
He wasn't
And
going
then-
nowhere.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think his style of running and tagging, I don't know who developed that style, but it's not a good style for the crowd to watch, like boxing. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I believe boxing is all about hit and not getting hit. 100% agree, but don't hit and run
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
think that was a very bad decision how
Yeah.
they took Harry instead of John. What was that, 2 years ago?
The world championships.
World
Yeah, yeah.
Championships. Yeah. That was bad. That was like, come on, man. What did you even do? He didn't even win a fight. He didn't even fight in that
No,
tournament.
he just took a year off.
He took a year off and then he came back. He's like, oh, you know what? I want to
Sunbaking.
fight. And then they're like, all right,
Come straight in.
it's Harry. Yeah, we'll get him in the team. No fight. He's
won
like, what a privilege. Just cool, you know?
Look, he
Fuck,
won the
they
bronze
love him.
medal. He won
Yeah.
the bronze
He
medal.
lost
Let's-
the bronze medal. He lost the bronze
Yeah,
medal.
yeah,
He didn't win the bronze medal, killer. He lost the bronze medal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he
So-
didn't win that fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so he lost the
And
bronze
look-
medal, and then Australia backed him, and they thought like, oh, he won the bronze medal. This guy's a superstar.
Let's look at him for real, right? Those first couple of fights at the Olympics, he got gifted decisions. When he won the bronze, he got gifted those. Well, he got the bronze. He got gifted 3 decisions, very close fights. I don't know how he won. And then he got to the fight where he fought Andy Cruz and he got lit up.
yeah,
You know, Andrew Cruz lit him up with these uppercuts. His head was going like this. Put that on camera as well. His head was going like this. I remember that fight.
Andy
You
Cruz,
can't-
I was lighting him up.
I don't know why they have no replay of that fight, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
It's Harry. It's Harry. They won't replay that
His
fight.
the uppercut was like his head was going backwards and forwards with that uppercut. You know what I mean? And I know exactly if I was to fight him, Harry Garside, I know what I'll be going for.
yeah,
There's no
the
secret.
shots are there.
I'm
You just
going
gotta cut him off in this
Yeah.
attack.
I know on the inside he's got no idea.
Yeah,
Like I don't know. And then when he fought at the Olympic Games, his last when he fought, lost in the first round.
that's right.
So he kept on getting hit with that check hook against the Orthodox guy.
Yeah.
He kept on dropping their hand, got hit with that check hook.
all
you know what I mean?
fight, the whole
And
fight,
didn't make the adjustment. You know
then
what I mean?
change.
And then he started crying after because he lost. But it's okay. Then he started like
Yeah,
I'll give him.
and
I'll
he's
give him.
alright. He went and started dancing.
Yeah.
And he started doing his own thing. You know, so it's like fair enough. You just pick your path and stick with
Yeah,
it.
I'll give him no credit for what he's done in boxing.
Yeah,
Because
no, me
he
neither.
lost that bronze medal.
Exactly right.
He kept on getting with that check hook. He fought a he's a southpaw. He fought an orthodox guy. Kept on getting with check hook. And look, he's got no skills. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch him fight. I'm being real here. Gotta be real. Facts
He's
over
being
feelings,
real. He's
baby.
being real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle this. But the thing is about Harry Garside, he's a nice guy, right? He's a nice guy. But let's look at his boxing. It's ugly. He's got ugly style.
Yeah. Yeah.
His ugly style. You know what I mean? You got.
I don't know him personally, but you know, I've been in the ring with him. I've
I
shared
don't want
the
to
ring
get
with him.
sued, but you know, I want to keep everyone.
Let's keep it, you know.
Give it above
yeah,
board.
yeah, no, I've shared the ring with him, and other than that,
Look, he's a nice guy.
yeah, he might be a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's not
yeah.
a fighter, but he's a nice
he's a
guy.
nice guy.
He's not a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he a good dancer? Have you watched him dance? I'm being serious, killer.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I've
he
watched him. Nah.
He's a ballet dancer. Ballet.
Oh, ballet. You're not into your ballet dancing?
No, I heard he got bashed by his missus, but I'm not saying nothing.
I'm
I heard
not sure.
that's look. I'm,
Well, let's change the topic. Let's change the
I don't
topic.
want to get
killer.
sued, but we have to edit that one out. But that's what I heard. I heard he got bashed, but because we saw what happened in court. But let's move on.
Let's
We
keep
don't
going.
want to talk about him anyway.
Let's keep the ball rolling.
So anyway, how's it running in boxing gym?
Boxer gym. It's good. It's madness.
Yep.
It's it's madness. It just opened up 3 months ago, and you know how it is. The first 3 months, first month, 2 months, 3 months. It's just crazy. I'm still trying to organize everything, sign everyone up. Get the classes going, doing a couple PTs, and then
Awesome.
trying to fit in my training. Obviously, I have to fit in
Yeah.
my training first things first, and then everything else around it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll be
And how-
lucky. I'll be lucky to sit down for an hour a day.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky.
But has it affected your training at all, or your training still okay?
Nah, the training comes first.
Okay,
Everything, training comes first.
Yep.
And everything else works around it. So
Okay, beautiful.
if I'm sparring at a certain time, if I have a PT, I can do them either before or after.
Mhm.
So everything works around my training. So yeah,
Okay, beautiful.
it's been good. But it's been good, alhamdulillah.
That's good. Well, I guess because you're such a happy-go-lucky person, and you're such a nice person. Like in general, like everyone kind of gravitates to you. When they meet you, they know I've just met a nice guy. You know what I mean? It's a top bloke or a respectable person. And I think that's what a lot of people get out of you. That's why so many people like you that have met you. You know, obviously people that don't like you, they haven't met you. So, you know, so you shouldn't take anything personal from someone who doesn't like you because they haven't met you.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%.
Yeah, there's gonna be haters.
Yeah.
But there's haters in
There's haters everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to deal with them.
Mm.
And yeah, once you deal with them, you block them out. And then yeah, you just strictly like zone in, you know. Zone in, do your thing, and don't worry about what anyone else has to say.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. What's the toughest round you ever fought in boxing?
Toughest round.
Yeah. Did you fight
In the pros or amateurs?
any sparring?
Sparring.
Who's your toughest
won.
sparring partner you ever had?
Probably Zed. I was sparring him at the academy. He hit me once with a 1-2 left
Zed?
hook. Zenadine. Mohammed Zenadine.
All right. Yes.
He used
Yes.
to be Australian champ
Yes.
back in the days.
Yes.
Yeah. Not a boxer now, but he's a sparring partner.
Yeah.
He's a deadly sparring partner.
He went
But
to
yeah,
war.
hit me with a nice body shot, and he hurt me. It didn't drop, but he hurt me.
Yeah.
I was like, them ones running. I was running. I was running.
Had the skates on.
Yeah,
Had the
I'll
skates
never,
on.
yeah, I had the skates on. I'll never forget that spar. Never forget that one.
Awesome.
Fight, probably pros.
Yep.
Probably Michael Reynolds when I got cut. It just
Yep.
scared me. It wasn't
Yep.
like
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
It didn't hurt, but it just scared me. They don't want to stop the fight. They don't want to wreck anything. Just want to fight. You know how it is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now you outboxed him.
Yeah, I was boxing. I felt like I was in control. I was good, but once I got cut, I was just worried because you don't know what happens. One shot can open it up, and then they stop the fight.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
yeah, so I was just keep the right hand up, trying to move, stay on my toes.
Yeah, you boxed really well. You made the adjustment. That just shows. It shows in a pro boxers, and amateurs. You don't really have to. You have to make adjustments, but as a pro, you need to make adjustments. You need to like, this is not working. I have to do this now. That's not working. I'm gonna do this. You know, you gotta have. You can't just be trying to do the same thing over and over again. I think that's something that you've learned in the amateurs.
Yeah.
And you've taken that to the pros. People don't understand that. People think, oh, you've only had a couple of pro fights, 6 pro fights, is it?
6 pro fights.
6 pro fights. And like, he's not ready for this guy who's got about 30 fights under his belt. But people don't understand, when you're an amateur boxer, you fight all different styles. You've represented Australia. You've been around the world. So you kind of like understand. You've seen a lot of different styles. You've sparred a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
So it's not like experience is not going to be a factor for you. But where do you see, with this opponent that you have on the 20th of August, like he's very experienced. What do you see? How do you think that this guy, how he fights, how do you think you can make the adjustment when he's putting the pressure on? Let's say he's gonna come.
He's a good fighter. He's obviously experienced. But I'm also experienced. You know, I had a good amateur career. I've been in the gym ever since I was 10, 11 years old. I've been sparring all different types of guys, you know. So you learn, like over time, you learn how to relax and how to, like obviously you get fitter and you get stronger, but you also learn how to relax in like certain situations when you're in the ring, you know. That helps. Yeah. So come against these more experienced guys, I don't feel like it's going to play a big factor and a big role. Because, yeah, I mean, like I haven't come up against one today, but I know myself, you know, and I know what I can do. So I feel like I'll just perform better and it'll make me look even better.
Yeah.
So
well, everyone comes in with the same intentions. Doesn't matter. Experience in the pros. Experience can mean 2 things. Either he's had too many fights, or he's been around and he hasn't had many fights, but he's had a lot of amateur experience. That's the 2 different experiences.
Yeah.
Your experience is that you've had a lot of amateur fights, but you understand, you haven't had too many amateur fights where you understand different styles, but you haven't changed your style dramatically from the amateurs. You still throw a lot of combinations, you still throw a lot of punches, and that's the good thing about you. You're exciting, you throw a lot of punches, a lot of combinations. All these people these days, they're coming in there with 1 punch, 2 punches, getting out of there, you know, one jab, one cross, and I'll move out. You throw, you're a throwback fighter.
Yeah.
Throw combinations.
Yeah,
And that's something, but not just combinations. You have multiple attacks in your combination.
I watch Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I like Pacquiao. Bah, 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 and back
Yeah.
out. Bah, 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 and back out. All these guys, all these pros, a lot of them, they throw ones and twos. It's like, all right, if you got power and that, but you're not exciting to watch.
No.
When you got a live, like, you know, young kid on his toes, bouncing, bah, 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 and he's hurting the guy, it's fun to watch, you know. Put yourself in a boxing fan's shoes. That's fun to watch. People come and pay to watch these fights.
You bring it.
Yeah, you gotta have to bring it. Bring the heat, bring the smoke.
Also, I was gonna ask you, how do you handle setbacks? If you get a setback, just like in your training or anything, how do you handle it?
I feel like everything happens for a reason, and yeah, you just gotta cop on the chin in a way. It's you never see like why it's happening in the moment. You never see the reason, but you should just cop it and you just like say, look, it happens. We're all good. We're gonna move forward. You know,
like how do you handle, like
is.
if you had a bad sparring session?
Yeah. Nah, look, it gets you that night. You know, you feel like shit. You're angry that night. You wake up the next day. You're mad at yourself. And it's good. It makes you hungry. It makes you work. You know, you don't want that to happen the next day, like, because you're sparring not next day, but the day after, every 2 days. So you have a shit spar on Tuesday. You know, you're gonna be mad on Wednesday, and then Thursday you come and take that guy's head off on Thursday. You want to have a good spar, so it's always you want to get it back.
The next time you shadow box, it's gonna be on.
Yeah,
isn't it?
You've been shadow boxing for 10 rounds.
Yeah, and that 10 rounds feels like a spar, wasn't it? It's true. Hey, when you shadow box the next day,
it's like anything
after a tough spar, it's like you're kind of like thinking about it, like, wow, fuck, this shadow boxing's on.
It makes you hungry. It makes you hungry. It makes you want to train harder.
Yeah. Nah, it's true. It's true. I remember Floyd Mayweather saying, he goes, you know what? I had some tough sparring. I had a tough spar, man. I got beat up bad in sparring. You know, even Devin Haney gave to a few other guys. He had some tough spars. And, you know, I said, he goes home that night and he goes, man, that was a tough spar. You know, I feel down. I feel out. But I have to get back on. Yeah. Again, and he's undefeated. Yeah. And he's been bashed in sparring. Yeah. Like, you know, so whenever you cop it in sparring, it's just sparring. Like Allen Ivan said, it's just practice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just practice. That's what I tell the guys.
Yeah, you can't always have a good day.
Yeah. I tell, what's his name? Jonathan, when he has a bad spar, he's like feeling all the, I mean, it's just sparring. Who cares? Just practice. You're just practicing.
It's
you know what
true.
I mean?
It's
true. You had a bad practice. Next day's another practice.
Yeah. I tell the amateur boys when they get a fight in these amateur fights, look at it as sparring. Because like sparring, you shouldn't see it as something like, oh, I got sparring, you know, you should be nervous for it. It should be something normal, like training, you know. I got sparring, you just jump in, do your rounds, practice your stuff, practice your moves. You know, you've been training, practice your moves, different stuff. The same thing should be in amateur fights. Yeah. Same thing. And then eventually in the pros, you know, you shouldn't see it as something like, oh, it's a massive fight, you know, you get nervous, whatnot. You should see it as like a spar in a way. That way you're more relaxed.
Well, I look at it this way, right? The sport's changed. There's no more I'm Mayweather undefeated anymore. It's now, can you fight? Can you put up a performance? Look at guys like Imam Katayev.
Yeah.
He lost that last fight, but he put an amazing fight. His stock went up.
Yeah, exactly.
He lost that fight. He's lost now one fight, but people don't look at that way. They go, that's the guy just
people
put
respect him because he's a
fighter.
fighter.
Him, exactly.
Yeah, he's a fighter at the end of the day. People jump in and give it their all. That's what the fans want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
happens. It's not about the O. No one cares about the O. No. You know? No one cares about the O. If there's an exciting fighter, even if he has 10 losses, people are still going to watch him.
Well, the sport's changing now. There's a new takeover. There's new promoters. There's new Turkey. The Saudis are involved. You know what I mean? So there's a lot more emphasis on bringing great fights rather than winning or losing. And I think that's what I think the most important thing is you put on a performance, and doesn't matter about your O. It's not about that era is finished. Now the UFC's taken over. It's all about now. Can you put
fighters fighting fighters like real fights?
Justin Gaethje has lost about 5 fights in a row, but he's a superstar now. He'll be main event the next show. You know what I mean?
Because he's a fighter. That's right. People respect that.
That's right. And I think that's the same thing with someone like Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, exactly.
He's exciting.
Yeah.
He didn't just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna run away and just." He came to fight his last fight. He went for it. He goes, "Man, he's gonna get me, but I'm gonna try and get him." Yeah. You You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He went for it. He was swinging.
Yeah.
He almost went for the knockout.
You have
But that's what
to. You
people
have
want
to.
that.
Yeah, people want that. But all respects to Tim Tszyu, man.
I guarantee you, next time Tim Tszyu fights, he's gonna sell it out.
Yeah, 100%. No
You know
matter
what I
who
mean?
fights, he's sending
Yeah.
it out. Yeah. He's coming for a knockout.
Yeah.
Get back.
Because he's got that style. He's got that style where he's like a little bit vulnerable, so he'll have a go.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
People want to watch that. He's a fun
Entertainment.
fighter. Exactly right. It's an
And-
entertainment game.
Because Tim, I'm telling you right now, Tim's got the skills to outbox like a lot of guys, and he can just outbox the guys and shut him out. But he's obviously got that
He doesn't want to
style.
win. He wants to stop. He wants to stop.
He wants to go for it.
KOs.
He wants to put on a show.
Yeah.
Because back in when he first started, his first 5-6 fights, he winning fights on points. He's outboxing guys, and then he just changed his style. He goes, "That's it. I'm just gonna make it entertaining now."
Yeah.
Because everyone used to say Tim Tszyu was boring. Then he started knocking guys out. He started coming forward, and he was Mr. Entertainment. So he's still got it in him, but obviously he knows what sells. He knows what people come to watch. People come to watch. They want someone having a go.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Because Tim's will be
Tim, yeah, he can box
outbox
and he
anyone.
can bang.
yeah
So that's what people want to see, you know. A lot of guys come to watch you bang.
yeah.
There's obviously the boxing fans and like the actual boxers. We watch the boxing and like what he can do and his skills. We take stuff. Like, I'll pinch stuff from him, you know. Oh, he
Yeah.
done that good. He's throwing this shot. He's doing that.
Yeah.
So us as boxers, that's what we do. We watch, we learn, and we practice, and then we eventually do it.
Yeah.
So,
One
you
thing
know.
about Tim Tszyu, like his IQ is amazing. Like he can disguise that body. You can't see that body shot coming. You'll be so. You gotta watch it about his right hand, then he'll just boom drop that
Yeah.
body shot. You don't see it.
All his little stuff, his little feints, his looks, 1%ers make a big
He's
difference.
very skillful. Good on you, Tim. If you're watching,
On your TV.
see you next Tuesday night. Make sure you come on. 8 p.m. 7:30 p.m. actually. No. I was wondering.
You gotta get the butcher on here. You gotta get the butcher.
I asked him, but he goes, doesn't want to be. He wants to be undercover in
It's
the
not the
background.
cover the butcher.
Undercover, you know, Al Heyman style, you know.
Yeah.
Slide in
He
there,
doesn't
make
like to roll under the bright
Al
lights.
Heyman style, you know, just doing undercover deals. Yeah, nah. All right, now this is interesting. I want to know your daily routine. So, because you run a gym and you're a professional boxer, give me the start from the time you wake up. I want to know the daily routine of Ahmed Reda.
From the time I wake up, all right.
Yeah, give me the routine on a day that, like, let's say you're sparring. Give me that
On
routine.
sparring day, all right. Well, depending on what time sparring is. So,
Let's say it's in the afternoon at like 5 o'clock, for example.
all right, afternoon 5 o'clock. So I wake up that morning. I'd layer up, go for a little jog, not too hard because it's sparring later.
Yeah.
Go for a little jog, come back, have my breakfast, go down to the gym, clean it up. You know how it is running the business. Clean it up. If I have PTs, I'll do my PTs, and then PTs. Go home, have my lunch.
Do you have breakfast?
Yeah, have my breakfast.
What do you have for breakfast?
Depending. I don't eat eggs, but it
yeah.
depends. Sometimes
You like
oats.
Joey? Joey doesn't have eggs either.
Yeah, no eggs.
What about Pity? Pity has eggs.
Pity has eggs.
Yeah.
So it depends. On sparring days, it's toast,
Toast.
bit of carbs. On the other days, it's oats. So yeah, that's when
oats,
I'm on a diet.
Yeah. Okay.
When I'm not on a diet, it's anything. Everything, everything.
Yeah.
But now when I'm on a diet, it's oats and toast. Then I'll do my PTs. Then whatever,
Lunch?
come home,
What's for
lunch. Whatever mum makes, but something small, like nothing too heavy. Go to the gym, get my rounds in.
Yep.
Stick around. Class at 5 o'clock. Class at 6 o'clock. Stick around the gym. The boys are there. Come home, shower, pray, eat my dinner, and then it's already like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
Yep. And then you have dinner.
yeah, I had dinner,
Yep.
and then time to wind down, just chill.
Okay. Yep.
Sometimes we go Custard and Co.
Yeah, Custard and Co.
Custard
Yes.
and Co. Sometimes.
Shout out to Custard and
Shout out
Co.
Custard and Co. We're coming soon. After this fight, we'll be there.
Yeah.
After this fight, we need to make weight now. After we make weight, we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there soon. I know we've been a bit quiet, but there's a lot of
been
fights going on.
Yeah. We've been busy. We've been zoned in.
Yeah.
We've been locked in.
Yeah.
We haven't had time to go Custard and Co. lately.
The best desserts.
The best is just in Australia.
Custard and Co.
That's right.
What's one lesson from boxing you're going to use in your business?
Strictly business.
Mm.
Strictly business with training. It's strictly business. You know, when you're training, you're not talking. You're not looking nowhere. If you're hitting the bag, you're hitting the bag, and yeah. So it's all in or nothing.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
There's an
all
old
in or
saying.
nothing.
There's an old saying: where focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on something enough, you end up being in that moment.
Yeah. That's what it is. Just give them all and leave it in God's hands.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, just some quick fire questions for you. I know we're lagging it, but I know you want to go home and have dinner.
I need to have dinner. I need to have dinner.
Did you have dinner?
Nah, I had YoPro. I need to have a proper dinner.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta get you some dinner. All right, let me just finish off with some quick fire questions, and I'll let you go. Because you're a busy man. It's fights coming up.
Fight's coming up. You know, we're on the clock. We're living on the clock.
All right, so I'll go through these ones. Are you early bird or night owl? Obviously night owl.
I'm a night owl.
Yeah. All right. Are you always early or always late?
That's a silly question. You can answer that for me.
That wasn't in the script. I just made up that one.
It knows I'm always late. I'm too busy for life. I'm always late to everywhere I go. So
You know,
that's
Joey's
me.
the same, isn't he? Joey's the same.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
Yeah,
It runs
yeah.
in the family.
Because I told you 7:30.
Mum's
I
the
knew.
same. Mum's the same too.
I knew 7:30 start, but it really was going to be 8 o'clock. But I told you 7:30 because I knew you're going to be late. I'm one step ahead of you.
You got me today. I came at 7:45. It's all right.
It's good.
15 minutes.
You were early. 15
Yeah,
minutes early. So I got you coming
There
early.
you go. Only if everyone knew this, you know.
I know it.
Soon they will.
I know it. I'm like, ooh, 7:30, but we know Ahmed's going to be about 20 minutes late, so I'll tell him 7:30. 8 o'clock start. Coffee or pre-workout?
Pre-workout.
Pre-workout.
Yeah, no
Ooh,
coffee.
okay. Best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice. Just keep your head down, grind hard, and stay out of trouble. Yeah.
Awesome. And one book everyone should read.
Boxes and books don't really mix, so ask me that after podcast. Killer Boxing, Killer Boxing podcast. That's the one.
All right. This is a good question. If you weren't a boxer, what would you be? What would you be doing if you were in boxing?
If I wasn't boxing,
Yeah.
I'll probably be behind the counter at the fruit market.
Yep.
Yeah. Family business. So
Awesome.
yeah, I wasn't too good in school, so yeah. I think
Shout
I
out
would've-
to El Zane's.
Shout out to El Zane's.
El Zane's
I'm still there.
fruit market.
Saturday, Sunday.
still there?
Catch me at El Zane's. Saturday, Sundays. Come down.
Come get your tickets.
Buy tickets. Buy your fruit and veg. We got it all. It's all happening down at El Zane's.
Before we wrap up, where can listeners connect with you? How can we connect with you?
You can search up Team Reda on Instagram. You can follow the page there.
Yeah.
Come down to Team Reda Boxing. Follow my page on Instagram, Ahmed Reda. Yeah,
Awesome.
you guys will see us. You guys will see it.
And any final thoughts you want to leave with us today?
Just thanks for having us on, and thanks for helping us grow and helping all these up and comers grow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on.
Thanks
Thanks,
for
Ahmed.
having me.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you.